screen. Hopefully you've enjoyed the build up to this pay-per-view. This is the first one besides the opening Big Bang pay-per-view, so I'm really hoping you guys enjoy this. We're in the Lakeland Center, 8,000 people. We had a battle royal to start the show as a pre-show. I want to get everybody as much experience as possible. If they're not on the pay-per-view. Plus, you know the whole thing with everybody being mad they're not on the show, so everybody who's not on the show is in this, and the winner of it was Mark Jindrak in about 29 minutes. Just a little something, something, 56 rating for everybody. But let's get to the real show. And the hype package opens. Gives you all the graphics of the big matches. So we got the 2 Final Four matches for the U.S. Championship. We have Scott Steiner versus Kevin Nash for the WCW Championship. We have the Cruiserweight Championship Fatal 4-Way. Ric Flair's in action. The Tag Team Title Triple Threat match. Lots of great stuff on this show. 68 ratings, so that's solid. I'll take that as an opening segment. Let's get to the first matchup on the card. And that is the first of the Final Four United States Championship Tournament match. And about that good heat and decent wrestling, Diamond Dallas Page defeats Chris Kanyon in 12:44 by pinfall with a Diamond Cutter. 52 rating. Page checked in with a 55, Kanyon a 52. So Diamond Dallas Page does advance. Chris Kanyon had a great showing in this match, though. A lot of big things hopefully coming from him shortly. But Page is the guy we're going with on this victory to go into the finals. So which makes sense. Diamond Dallas Page is the People's Champion, so it only makes sense that he'd be in the finals of the United States Championship. So solid stuff there. Good opening match. And backstage, post-match, shows the graphic of Diamond Dallas Page being happy he's in the finals, and it shows that he's advanced to the finals, 73 ratings. So Page is over like crazy, and we love to see that. We show Scott Steiner arriving to the building earlier today, about 3 hours prior to the show. Looks like he's ready to do battle to retain his WCW Championship. So 68 rating there. And in the other Final Four match, and about that great heat and decent wrestling, Jeff Jarrett defeats Rob Van Dam in 12:44 with the stroke. The reason Jeff Jarrett gets the victory here, so RVD is going to have him after the 5-star frog splash. Douglas and Bam Bam come out. Douglas distracts him. Bam Bam hits the ring, knocks down RVD, and then allows Jarrett to hit the stroke for the pinfall. Jarrett at 55, RVD at 69. 2 storylines advanced, so Jeff Jarrett does advance to the final. So it'll be later on tonight. To crown our first WCW champion will be Jeff Jarrett versus Diamond Dallas Page. And post-match, Jarrett celebrates as RVD is upset in the ring, and Douglas and Bam Bam are proud of themselves for what they did, causing RVD to not advance to the finals. That gets us a 55 rating. Remember, on Nitro, we had that big tag team match. And this is the graphic for the finals. Jeff Jarrett will face off against Diamond Dallas Page later tonight to crown our first WCW United States champion. Exciting stuff there. I'm very pumped for that match. That should be good. Backstage promo, totally buff. Looking at themselves in the mirrors and trying to figure out how great they're going to look with the WCW Tag Team Championships around their waists. They are talking about how they're the greatest tag team in WCW. No one can touch them. They're the best looking and the best possible team. 53 rating. See how this goes. Okay. Decent match. Totally buff defeats Rey Mysterio Jr. and Conan, and Sean O'Haire and Chuck Palumbo at 11:01. They defeat Chuck Palumbo. Oh, I'm sorry. They grabbed the belts and the tag team titles from the ladder match. So Totally Buff did win the tag team championships. Conan pretty much threw in the towel here. He's obviously gone after this match. Mysterio was 78, Lex a 50, Buff a 52, and Chuck and O'Haire with high 40s. Mysterio looked excellent, and the crowd is hot. 58 rating. So we have our first tag team champions that are totally buff. Lex and Buff Bagwell. And post-match, they celebrate, taking pictures of themselves and looking in the mirror with their tag team championships. 54 rating there. And backstage. So Ric Flair was told on Nitro to be ready for the match tonight. Bischoff walks into his locker room and says, "Tonight, Ric Flair, you're going to go against the son of someone you fought so many times. You're going to go against Dustin Rhodes tonight." 69 rating. Ric Flair smiles and continues getting ready. So Bischoff just keeps throwing test after test after test at Flair. So let's see where that goes eventually. And in about that great heat and decent wrestling, Ric Flair does defeat Dustin Rhodes in 11:47 by pinfall. Flair at 59, Dustin Rhodes at 57, a 60 rating on the match. So this one, this will be most likely the last time I have Rhodes on TV for a little bit. He's going to go off TV for a couple months here. I have some stuff I have planned for him. And Flair continues his winning ways on his return to the ring, no matter what Bischoff throws at him. And backstage, Kevin Nash cuts a backstage promo about how he's going to become the new WCW champion. He promises it. He is the lifeblood of WCW, and he doesn't want Scott Steiner diminishing that WCW championship. He wants the WCW title on him as he's Big Daddy Cool. He's the reason WCW is where it was in the late 90s, and he is going to continue it here in the early 2000s. 72 rating. Great job, Kevin Nash. And in a decent match, Little Guido defeats Chavo Guerrero Jr., Christopher Daniels, and Shane Helms in 9:35 when Little Guido pins Chavo Guerrero with a Arrivederci. During the match, Billy Kidman does distract Chavo, which causes Little Guido to hit that finisher there and picks up the victory. So we still got Chavo and Kidman still having some issues. And Little Guido, with the big victory, kind of the underdog in this match, does win the WCW Cruiserweight Championship. So Chavo had us a 50. Daniels a 48, Guido a 60, and Shane Helms a 57. 58 rating. I know Helms was not happy about dropping this match, but he doesn't take the pin. Chavo did, and I think it just overall makes everything so much better here. A 58 rating out of the Cruiserweight, so big fan of this. Backstage, Diamond Dallas Page cuts a promo on facing Jeff Jarrett, and he said, look, me and Double J go back. We fought each other how many times? You know, he knows what I got. I know what he's got. Tonight, it's about the WCW United States Championship on which one of us comes out on top to become the first WCW United States Champion. 65 rating. All right, and in about that great heat and decent wrestling, Diamond Dallas Page defeats Jeff Jarrett in 14:47 with a diamond cutter. Diamond Dallas Page wins the WCW United States Championship. Jeff Jarrett is 61, Page of 53. Page seemed tired, but he got better at his gimmick. 61 rating out of these two. Obviously, these guys could have done better, but this is their second match of the night. Very happy with this. Diamond Dallas Page is our first WCW United States champion. And at this point, all of our championships are crowned. So now so many things can go from here. No more tournaments, none of that nonsense. 61 rating out of these guys. And Diamond Dallas Page celebrates with the fans as he is the People's Champion. 69 rating. And Kevin Nash makes his entrance to the ring for the main event. Scott Steiner makes his big entrance for the main event. And the main event for the WCW Championship. Fantastic heat and decent wrestling. Scott Steiner does defeat Kevin Nash in 10 minutes by pinfall with a handful of tights. Scott Steiner defends his WCW Championship. Steiner sustained a broken jaw, so that should be fun. Kevin Nash is 64, Steiner is 67, 61 rating overall. Steiner's injury took a big toll. That's disappointing. Yes, thank you, Arn Anderson. And Scott Steiner celebrates as he stole one from Kevin Nash there with a 78 rating. I know Steiner retaining is not the best move here overall, but it has to be because he just won it. I didn't want to do a title change that quickly. Plus, Nash has got some other stuff going on, and Steiner's got other people going on too. So, 65 rating. Increased our popularity in 35 regions. That's awesome. We had 8,000 people there, so I'm very happy with this. Again, this is still not yet where I want my booking at, but it gets us a kind of direction. You kind of see where I'm kind of leaning a little bit. You saw the Little Guido Championship. You saw Totally Buff win, Diamond Dallas Page, and Steiner retain. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Hopefully what you thought was going to happen did. And as we start pushing for Bash of the Beach, see kind of where we're going. I think Nash is going to find himself in a odd spot, but I'll figure that out. Flair's still building his momentum. Little Guido's a Cruiserweight Championship, so how will that affect now on Nitro? Diamond Dallas Page being the U.S. champion, who's going to come at him now? Tag champions with Totally Buff. Obviously with Conan gone, what's Ray going to do? So many things coming out of this pay-per-view. So I do hope you enjoyed it. Please please comment if you like this, or if you'd like anything that you want me to put in there. Please comment on the forums if you see anything that you want me to add. But other than that, y'all have a great rest of your day, and thank you for stopping by.